Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They said it done just got real out here in the street. We got little mama right here. She is accusing rapper Boosie of sexually assaulting her when she was 5 years old. She got a story to tell. We're gonna let the story be told, and then Boosie gonna speak after this right here. But I just want to say this right here. This is the worst. This is the worst accusation that a man could have, because even when a man proves that this is a lie or it's just not true, and it stains a man. I don't know why people would be out here playing, but I do understand that people be out here playing because people don't give a damn about, especially a man. Anyway, and a lot of times we is on this thing. Shout out to Obama. Believe all women. You know what I'm saying? Without no damn evidence, we want to believe all women. But I'm gonna let this baby go ahead on to speak and see what she out here talking about. Here we go.
One night, my mother was asleep, and he came in and he started to abuse me. Then around that time, I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house, and I can remember him sexually assaulting me, and he was on top of me. He was on top. He was on top of me, and I cried, and I kicked, and I screamed, and I told him to stop, stop. He kept, he kept raping me. He wouldn't stop, and I can remember him whispering in my ear, and that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I can remember me biting him, kicking, screaming for him to get off of me. I was having seizures. I can remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood. He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, and told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself. And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood, to get help. He ruined bonds. He ruined my.
That baby said that it was late night. He was around about midnight time, something like that right there. Baby say her mama was asleep. It was dark. She had the grandpa house. She remember him getting on top of her, and she was crying and kicking and biting. She said she bit him. He whispered in his ear, you ain't gonna never have another true love, or I'm gonna be like your only true love." Biting. She had seizures, and she was having seizures, and she was covered with blood. And he gave her a towel. He wiped himself off, and she was supposedly had to wipe herself off, but she remember crawling to her mama, covered in blood. And you mean to tell me that your mama and or your granddaddy did not take you to the hospital? You did not. There's no police report, no nothing. Just covered in blood. You go to your mama. You covered in blood. Mama, mama, mama. You covered in blood. Your mama sees blood, so she's gonna get hysterical that her 5-year-old is covered in blood. So she's gonna look you over to see where you bleeding from, where you cut at, because we would cut and or a gunshot wound or something. But it's you bleeding from somewhere. A parent, a adult is going to try to look for where's you bleeding at, so we can stop the bleeding. The assumption would be here you said what happened, or maybe you could not tell what happened, but when your mother would look down at your private area and see that's where the majority of the blood is coming from, and I don't even understand how do you get covered in blood. I don't get that part right there. But if that area is covered in blood, your mother would instantly go into a frenzy. For one, you covered in blood. For two, you bleeding from down there at the age of 5. The age of 5. I gotta back it up just a little bit, y'all. I gotta do it again. Y'all.
Asleep, and one night my mother was asleep, and he came in and he started to abuse me. Then around that time, I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark.
You can remember it was midnight. 5 years old. You can remember that it's midnight. I understand if you remember that it was dark because you sleep, so it's night time. You remember it was midnight? That's deep.
Sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house.
So y'all live with your grandfather's house. Okay, so your mom's probably young. Got it. So she still live with her daddy. Got it. But you had your own room at your grandfather's house? Typically a 5-year-old would stay, like, sleep in the room with their mama at the granddaddy's house. Like, if your mama stayed with her daddy, you sleep in the room with your mama. There's like no extra room for a 5-year-old, is it? Just saying. Go ahead.
And I can remember him sexually assaulting me. And
so unless you had your own room, let's say that you didn't have your own room, but you telling us that you in the room with your mama and your mama sleeping, you scream. Remember, crying, screaming, biting. Nobody heard you crying, screaming, biting, and your mama sleep.
He was on top of me. He was on top of me. And I cried, and I kicked, and I screamed.
Yeah, and the thing about it, so it's midnight. It was dark. It was midnight. It was dark. How did you even know that it was him? How could you identify it was him and it's dark?
And I told him to stop. He kept raping me. He wouldn't stop. And I can remember him whispering in my ear and that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I can remember me.
So you mean to tell me that you saying in his mind he thought that by what he was doing was going to make you love him? Okay.
Biting him, kicking, screaming for him to get off of me. I was having seizures.
Biting, kicking, screaming for him to get off. Your mother is asleep. Don't know if y'all in separate rooms or nothing, but if y'all is in the same room and your mama's sleeping, your mama didn't hear you kicking, screaming, and biting, and you having seizures. So he kept doing what he was doing. He was having seizures.
I can remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood.
So y'all was on the floor. Y'all wasn't on the bed. And mama sleep.
He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, and told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean.
He gave you a towel to clean yourself. He cleaned himself. Say that little piece again, sister.
And leaving me on the floor covered in blood. He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, and told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself. And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood, to get help. He ruined bonds. He ruined my...
They got this lying ass bitch and gave me fake accusations.
Yeah.
Saying I raped her when she was 5 years old.
Wow.
And gave me the worst accusation a man could have in the world, bro, you know.
Facts.
So I'm suing this bitch for defamation of character. I just left the lawyer's office. I need her real name. I got $1,000 to anybody who got her real name. I need her brother's real name, her cousin's real name, her mama real name, her grandpa real name. I'm gonna take everything from this bitch. If you know her kids' names, the schools they go to, I won't post them. I'm finna show this bitch that I'm not to be fucked with. You know? I mean, this some crazy shit, you know. Somebody probably paid this girl to do this shit, but whoever paid them, you done. I mean, you done. But I'm suing this girl for defamation of character on my name. Anybody, I got money, bro. Anybody got this girl name, I got money. You got where she work at. I'm trying to get this shit filed to her. All you blogs, I'm sending a cease and desist. I'm gonna sue y'all motherfuckers too. But I'm lost for words right now, bro. But you trying to make some money today, give me this information. I need all information on this girl. Everything you can possibly think of. I'm paying for information on this girl. I mean, that's the worst shit ever. This bitch fake crying on the internet. Like, this is a damn shame. You know, the lengths people go. But, yeah, if you trying to make you a quick $5,000 a day, I need information on this girl. I need her real name, addresses, all that, man, you know. I'm gonna show this bitch I ain't to be fucked with. I'm finna, you want Joe's bitch? You want to play with me? You want to play with my name, bitch? I'm gonna show you.
And that's what needs to happen. Go ahead on and go through with the lawsuit, sue everybody who was involved. Because at first I thought that, damn, this look kind of like an AI or something like that. Like, it just don't look real. I don't see tears. But tears don't mean that you're telling the truth either. Women cry a lot and be lying right in your damn face and be crying real heavy and just be lying. This is just a real problem, man, because and I'm glad that he came to the public. He came to the public real quick. Don't let all of the media get it and then put their little spin on it. You come out and you point out that this is a problem. It be lying on me, yada yada yada. Don't wait for the courts and all that fly shit to do their little talking and stuff. And don't let the public build a perception. Do not let the public do it, because you can be guilty in the public's eyes. And once you're guilty in the public's eyes, your ass guilty even if they find out that they be lying. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe shit. I don't. Prove it. Because I'm sick of women making accusations or allegations, however you want to call it, on men, and when they're found to be lying, when they're found to be false, nothing happens. When I mean nothing happened. They're not held accountable. And I just hope that you can go ahead on and beat this case right here and set out to get some jail time. Set out, get some jail time, because other liars need to see, if you, by lying on people, that this is the consequences and the repercussion behind lying on somebody, especially something as damaging as grape. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm out of here, man.